Good morning, Azeroth. Good morning, Azeroth. This is Neall, your friendly warrior tank from Medivh, and I help people learn achievements. This is Good Morning, Azeroth for Tuesday, August the 30th, 2016. Neall's attempt to bring you the news from all around the world of Warcraft, and Legion is here. Legion is here. Legion launched last night at midnight Pacific time. That was 2 o'clock Central time, the only time zone that really matters. We are into Legion a couple of hours, and I wanted to share with you Neall's the lessons learned from the first couple of hours into Legion. The lessons that I have learned the first couple of hours into Legion, and a couple of interesting observations. The first interesting observation was on the flight from Dalaran from Karazhan to the Broken Isles. I noticed there were 6 mages casting the spell to move the city from over Karazhan to over the Broken Isles, and wondered who is the 6th mage. Now there are 6 people in the Council of 6, obviously. It's called the Council of 6 because there are 6 of them. One of them is Jaina Proudmoore. She is not in the city because she doesn't want any of the Horde in her city. So I know when I got to Dalaran and saw the Council of 6, there were only 5 of them standing together. I didn't quite notice moving the city when we were over Karazhan if there were 6 standing in a circle in the center of town, but I did notice during the cutscene that there were 6 of them casting. So interesting thought there. When I got to the city, I didn't head off directly to go pick up my artifact weapon, go check out the class order hall. I checked around Dalaran, see what was going on in Dalaran, and I noticed a couple of things. First off, talked to the folks in Briganti's Pet Shop, right behind May Francis, the vendor that sells you those epic mounts is Briganti's Pet Shop. Right behind the counter in Briganti's Pet Shop, there's a dwarf. He will sell you new pets and a toy, so check him out. When you go over to the pet store, if you talk to the pet vendor, not the robot behind the counter, but the pet vendor, the toy vendor Geppetto, he will sell you a new toy for gold. The new pets and toy from the toy store are sold for pet charms. Need about 1750. I think I had 1555. I'm still 150 short to get all of the pets and toy from the pet vendor. The toy from the toy store is sold for gold. You also want to talk to your crafting profession trainer. He's going to give you a quest. He or she's going to give you a quest. You want to talk to the first aid trainer, the cooking trainer, the fishing trainer. They can all teach you the Legion versions of those skills, so you can start skilling up those alternate secondary professions. Also, I checked out the sewers, did some time looking around the sewers last night. Well, as you may or may not know, the sewers in Dalaran are a free-for-all PvP area. Last night there wasn't much PvP going on, a lot of people just checking things out. So noticed there are several vendors down there who will sell you patterns for sightless eyes. Sightless eyes are drops in the Dalaran sewers. They come from chests that pop up, or from, I think, perhaps killing other players, and I also found you can fish them up in the pools that spawn in the sewer near the black market auction house. I fished up several sightless eyes and a teleportation device to somewhere that I wasn't quite sure where it was, so I didn't click on it yet. But the black market auction house is down there. There is someone who will sell you a bodyguard for 5 minutes, so if you fear for your life, go ahead and buy a bodyguard, rent a bodyguard. Just know right now everyone's at 100, or at least last night everyone was at 100. Not too many people OP, and the way Pearl PvP works is a little different in Legion. So I'm not sure if you've got your best tune down there that you should fear for your life so much. Also, the vendor next to your profession trader will sell you rank 2 patterns, but certainly I haven't learned the rank 1 ones yet, so I can't learn the rank 2 ones, but just note that that's where those folks are. I did notice that where the guy was standing near the Violet Hold that would give you the weekly quest for Ulduar, he will now, or at least at some time in the future, he says he will sell you extra bonus roll tokens. It was funny to me, there are several people in Dalaran who were there in the old Dalaran, like the guy on the other side of that area from the Violet Hold, always used to say, I foresee that you're going to talk to the guy on the other side, the guy that sold you the, or gave you the weekly quest for Ulduar. In the new Dalaran, he says, I foresee you're going to see the other guy that's going to sell you the bonus tokens. The guy that washes your clothes is still in Dalaran. He'll wash your clothes, although I don't think there's any actually interaction to wash your clothes, but he's there washing clothes. The night elf that dances with you is still in Dalaran. So many of the fun things. Now, one of the freakiest things, not freakiest, just weirdest, craziest things that I noticed was that in the Dalaran sewers, there's a spot. It's basically a urinal trough for rats who are peeing into this urinal trough, which is it's connected to some sort of contraption, which is directly below the Friends-style coffee bar, the Lorder Main Lounge or whatever, up on in the city above. So I think what they're trying to say is that the coffee is rat pee, which is a little weird, but nonetheless weird. I went off and did my artifact weapon, picked up my new sword and shield as a protection warrior. I'm not sure if every class order hall or artifact weapon quest will tell you this, but at the end of my artifact weapon, or maybe near the beginning of it, somewhere in the middle of it, it said, Neall, you are the greatest warrior in all of Azeroth. We need you. So I thought they were going to get away from that "you're the greatest ever" thing, but apparently it's still around, or at least for warriors. The elevator boss is back. The elevator boss is back once I picked the zone to go start questing in. I picked High Mountain. There is an elevator in High Mountain that takes you down to see the Tauren chieftain in the area that you start in. That elevator can kill people. It didn't kill me. It did kill some of my guildies, and I did, on a second ride to the elevator, fell between the edge of the elevator and the wall, and fell down, but I did land on a beam halfway down, so I didn't die in the elevator, but did notice a ton of bones at the bottom of the elevator. The elevator boss is back, and he's back in a big way. I also noticed that, and you can see it in my game right now, well, you can't see it behind the, because I'm AFK. The buff that you earn from, or that you get from the forge, level 2 forge, talking to the follower, the Song of the Anvil. You can't see it because it's up behind the banner. It's a armor and durability 0 loss. Your armor and weapons do not lose durability from use. So that's a 4-hour buff, or until you die. That buff is working in the Broken Isles. Tested out yesterday. So again, highly recommend, go ahead in that garrison, get you a level 2 forge, assign a follower, pick up your buff as often as you can. 0 durability loss over the course of an expansion is pretty nice. I had it for most all of Draenor. It's a nice buff. It's a nice buff, especially when your repair bills are in the hundreds of dollars every time you need to repair. So highly recommend picking that up. Also, we did check out, because when I found the new pets in the Dalaran pet store, Briganti's pet store, someone asked, well, gosh, I'm already at the cap. What do I do? I do know there is an item that will increase your maximum pets from 1,000 to 1,500, but you have to win 30 World Quest pet battles to be able to do that. So it's not something immediate, but if you need room in your pet collection for more pets, win 30 World Quest pet battles, and you'll be able to increase that max number of pets that you can have. What else did Neall learn the first day? Well, those are the things that I learned, the things that stood out to me. I only played for a couple of hours. I'm not even yet to level 101, but those are the things that I picked up. Again, I recommend that you log into all of your level 100s before you start moving in to leveling your main, just so that those alts can start picking up rested XP, so that when you do get back to them, that they've got some nice rested XP to work on. Well, I did check out all the other places that you can learn things about the World of Warcraft today, and not much news that we didn't see yesterday. A lot of Legion guides, leveling guides, dungeon guides, all the kind of systems guides. The only new thing that I saw out there was from Warcraft Pet Battles, and it may have just moved back to the top. They've got the Legion is live with 90 plus new pets. So if you are a pet collector and are wondering where all those pets are, warcraftpets.com can tell you where the 36 wild pets, the 9 profession crafted pets, the 4 class exclusive pets, the 4 pets rewarded from achievements, the 6 pets from the vendor that we talked about, 6 reputation pets, and more. They've got a guide on all of those pet battles, or pets that you can collect, and other stuff. So that's at warcraftpets.com. Most of the other sites that we usually check out had no new news today, excepting MMO Champion, which had all of the video cutscenes from Legion posted. So no spoilers, not going to show you any of those, but if you want to go check them out, MMO Champion has all the video cutscenes from Legion. This program is brought to you by Patreon.com. The Nealls, that's where people are helping Neal help other people earn more achievements around the World of Warcraft. For as little as $2 a month, you can get thanked every time Neal does a run, and you can find out what Neal's doing early. Find out what Neal is doing, his achievement runs, when he's doing them, where he's doing them. You can also find guides, video guides to achievements in Legion early before they get posted publicly to YouTube. Other cool rewards over there at patreon.com. The Neals, thanks to our patrons, they make this possible, including Regnava, Zuki, Neal, Adafluzi, Tender, Mava, Shigan, Carl, Lucky Bee, Infinitron, Fantheria, Equins, Ucha, Morasha, Petsy, The Beer Guy, Lean Beef, Coco, Naughty, Dwarfy, Azarea, Mystical Zelo, and Kalai. They are making this possible. Thanks to you guys, and thanks to those watching the video. We do this for you guys. If you've made it to this point, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. It really helps us out. Y'all have fun storming the Legion Castle today, and remember, fire is still bad this X-Pack. Y'all have a great one.